Yes, I was excited to come here for the World Social Forum, especially the idea that we needed this platform to actually roll out the cross-regional program between South Asia and Southern Africa. I was looking forward to really getting ideas for how we can really implement it, because sometimes you would plan, but in terms of the realistic strategies that are really relevant to the context between South Asia and Southern Africa, I was really looking forward to hearing from the panel, but also from the audience, in terms of how we can work together on the cross-regional program. And indeed, when we had our cross-regional panel discussion, there were a lot of brilliant panelists who were really sharing in terms of what is relevant now and how we can work together to ensure that we implement the cross-regional program. And I liked the idea in terms of skills development, using technology and innovations to ensure that we build bridges, platform for our young people to be able to come together and strategize and share knowledge and ideas in terms of implementing the green businesses. We talked about maybe a podcast. We talked about maybe having an app where we can bring together our young people to learn, to share, to innovate, to work together, to be paired with mentors, coaches, for them to be supported, to get the right support. And so that was brilliant from the audience and the panel. We also talked about how we can leverage on the existing networks to ensure that we get the right funding for our young people. Because one issue that came was that there's limited financing. There are a lot of ideas, but how to finance. And when we went to the panel, when we went to the partners meeting later during this World Social Forum, we really understood that there is already existing resources that we can tap from. And we'll be looking forward to actually work with our partners to implement the cross-regional program. We later joined the World People's Economic Forum. And this panel brought together experts from the private sector, from development partners. But what was very key for IM Swedish Development Partner was to emphasize that this is relevant, and this we also got from the audience, that this is the right time to indeed roll out the cross-regional program, because looking at the increase in migration, the economic situation in Africa and South Asia, the limited skills that we already see amongst our youth, this is the right time that we need to come together as regions and work on the cross-regional program. And of course, I noted that there is already support because hearing from Oxfam, hearing from ActionAid, they're already doing this, and we can actually link with them to learn in terms of what has happened, what has been done before, and how we can use the existing platforms to ensure that we are also relevant as IM. What is then our added value? We already have structures as IM to ensure that we leverage on that and bring together our young people. And it's going to be interesting, I should say, moving forward, that this should be done. We must appreciate the fact that young people are already doing businesses, but most of them are at small scale. What we see as a challenge is that most of the products that they make, they do not meet most of the standards out there. So if we are to be competitive, we need to ensure that we also promote value addition, skills development, value addition. That way our young people will be able to compete at international level.